Hello, my students. I'm your teacher, Serena, and today I'm going to teach you how to take care of your bow. When you take it out of your violin case, the bow hair is quite loose, and that's how it should be when you keep it in the case. Now, when you want to start playing, you should tighten the bow with this screw at the end of the frog. This part of the bow is called the frog. Now, when you tighten the bow, the hair will become tighter, but make sure that the middle part of the bow hair at the space here is lower than the space at the two ends of the bow. Now, this is the right tension for the bow. Now, first thing before you start to learn to play the violin is to hold the bow properly. Now, if you turn this bow this way, okay, the hair facing down, you will find that at the frog there is what you call a groove here, and this is where your thumb goes to the groove, and then you put your fingers over the bow, and the last finger, your pinky, should be on top of the bow. Now, these three fingers should be curved over the bow, and the last pinky on top of the bow. And how does the thumb look? The thumb looks like this. It's a little relaxed and bent. Okay, not straight like this, but a little relaxed and bent. This is how it should be. Now, take a closer look. And if you check the bow, this is how it looks. Now, next thing I want to teach you is to learn how to climb up the bow. How do you climb up the bow? You pretend that, keep the shape of your thumb there and keep the fingers there, and you pretend that you're climbing up a tree. And you see that as I climb up the tree, my thumb is moving up, and I'm doing it very slowly, no rush, and try to climb all the way up to the tip of the bow. And the challenge is to climb down again. And how do you climb down? Like this. All right? And always keeping the shape of your fingers. The fingers are curved, and the pinky is always on the top of the bow, and the thumb is always slightly bent, like this. Okay? So I'm going to climb down the bow, and you should try and do this at least 5 times a day. All right? Just like climbing up and down the stairs. Now, if you do bow climbing every day, your bow hand will be very healthy and strong. And as I climb down, my thumb goes back to the groove here, and my bow hand is in the same position as before. The 3 fingers are curved, the last pinky is on top of the bow, the thumb is at the groove, slightly bent, and this bow grip is very strong because it's not going to fall off. Why? Because you have the thumb supporting here, the pinky supporting here, and your first finger supporting here. Now, that is the bow climbing exercise that I would like you to do at least 5 times a day. Next, I want to show you what's the seesaw exercise. What's the seesaw exercise? The seesaw exercise is using your pinky, you collapse the bow and push the bow back, collapse the bow and push the bow back, collapse the bow and push the bow back. And this is how it looks on the thumb side. Collapse the bow, push the bow back, collapse the bow, push the bow back, collapse the bow, push the bow back. Just keep doing this while you're watching TV or watching YouTube videos. You can just do this, and as you do this more and more frequently, you build the strength on your pinky. Why is it important to build a strong pinky? Because when you play the violin, your pinky is going to direct the bow. It's going to guide the bow, okay, into the correct direction so that you will make a nice sound, okay? So the pinky, remember, is always bent, always curved. This is when it's strongest. So keep doing this seesaw exercise every day, and I'll say maybe 50 times, 100 times. Don't even need to count. Just keep doing it for 5-10 minutes. Well, maybe 5 minutes, all right? I think you'll be quite tired after 5 minutes, okay? Because even your thumb here, this area, the muscles are also working as you do this seesaw exercise. All right? So this is bow exercise. Okay, that's all for today. Goodbye.